This is the Sony Xperia X1, Windows Mobile 6.1 smartphone from Sony Ericsson that will be due out later this year. We haven't had a chance to tour the hardware before, so let's take a look at what we got. We've got a nice, generously sized touchscreen, and you've got some controlling buttons down here. On the left side of the phone, you'll see a USB port, and on the right side, you'll see a camera and video camera key, as well as the volume toggle. On the back, you can see the 3.2 megapixel camera with the flash there. And of course, sliding the phone sideways, you have the full QWERTY keyboard. Check out the key topography there. These keys are actually very difficult to press, especially the ones up here along the seam between the halves of the phone. There's very, very little feedback and travel of these keys, so it's a little bit difficult to know when you've pressed them. But of course, what you probably want to see is the way that the panel system works. So here along the bottom of the phone, you can see a dedicated panel key. So we will press that, and you can see the panels come up. So this first one here is a Today screen. We've got several different panels. Now, Sony Ericsson has said that this is a early prototype, so that the panels may not work properly, and it's very slow and buggy, that's for sure. So let's just launch the clock application, and we'll go back to the panel. And you can see I pressed the button, and it's a bit slow to go back there. We'll go to this panel. So this happens to be AT&T's Media Mall, so if that might give you an indication of what carrier will be offering this phone later in the year. We hit the panel button again and go back out, and we'll see what this panel does. So here's a radio. Here's a way to control the radio. They've got a Google panel here that loads Google services, and you can see they've got Maps, Gmail, Calendar, and Picasa on there. So you can also choose to view the panels in a kind of like a cover flow format. It's like dealing a deck of cards. I guess you're going to hold it this way. Not really sure. You can just zoom through them, but it still opens it up this way. You open the keyboard though, it will automatically reorient itself in the landscape. You can see though the software is slow, and it's taking its good old time to do that. So, but that's a pretty rich presentation of Google News. We've got looks like a full browser there. Anyway, you get the idea of how the Sony Ericsson Xperia X1 is supposed to work.